Where I grew up, it was a little community of 12 areas.
Okay.
My mother was born in Winnipeg.
Okay.
My mother apparently committed cardinal sin by marrying an Indian.
When I got engaged to Marie, they put it in the paper. Marie Young announces her engagement to Harry Nesbitt of San Diego, California. And Marie, she got several calls from some of her friends who said, you know, Harry's a nice boy. We even let our daughters go out with us, but before you let Marie marry him, you ought to know he's a half-breed.
Really? Wow.
Prejudice was alive and well in Canada.
What? It's nice that it's a disappearing disease.
Not really. On some levels, it's nice it's disappearing.
Yes.
On some levels, it's very needed.
She was good to us, though. She, like accepting my grandfather to come to dinner. You know, that was a big step.
That was a big thing, yeah. I met my great-grandfather.
Really?
I met him at my grandmother's, my mother's house. We came up to visit in Canada, and my grandmother, gracious as she could be at times, invited him. He was an Indian. He was a half-breed.
Who was that?
Nana's father.
Okay.
He was a half-breed, and she invited him to dinner.
My grandfather was not a half-breed. He was a full-blooded Indian.
That's what the paperwork says.
Oh, really?
That's what I said the other night when
yeah,
you said it, and I said, no, they have him down as full-blooded Centerborn.
Okay, then his wife was a half-breed.
Huh?
Then his wife was a half-breed.
No, they have her half a Centerborn, half Cree. I thought she was half Centerborn, half Cree.
No. His mother was, his wife was my grandmother.
Right.
Was part, she was more than a half-breed because Andre Noel was part Indian. And her mother was probably as far as we know, a full-blooded Cree.
Right.
She was a little more than a half-breed. So.
Okay.
But for all practical purposes, I think it's a pair of Indians. And my mother must be pretty near a full-blooded Indian.
And Andre was a half-breed? Or is that what they labeled him because he's a mixed blood?
He was a mixed blood. He was in 1/8 Indian, but he married the Cree woman.
Right, okay. So yeah, the paperwork has it kind of a little bit different in how they labeled
yeah, how they labeled them.
Yeah. And I don't know if that changed because of what happened or the system or who Andre is. But they have Andre, I believe, as a half-breed, a little bit more.
No,
He wasn't that much.
He or Louis Riel were both the same bloodline. They were both 1/8.
The first cousins, right?
They were both 1/8 Indian.
Okay.
And Louis Riel was a man with a tremendous education.
Yes.
And he was going with one of the society girls in Montreal when she found out he was part Indian and wouldn't marry him. You know, the Indians being part Indian was a stigma there in Canada.
It's like being one drop black in the South.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, I guess that's what part of his resentment of the whole thing that got him, but he's the one that started the revolution, Louis Riel.
Now, he started it, or was it the letters that started it? I thought he just wrote letters.
Yeah, he started
I thought he
it.
never started a fight. Have I heard that wrong?
He wrote those letters.
Yes.
They started it. He wrote them. He started
so
it.
he started it because of the letters. Okay.
He was, in the book, if you read it, take a book and read it, or go get your own copy, whatever, you'll see that.
Okay.
It is a fairly honest book. I was amazed.
Okay.
Okay? But it's very definitely not written from the British side. Which is fine, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
I mean, the other side needed to be written. And his Silver, whoever he was that wrote it,
Mm-hmm.
he's got some tremendous facts in there. And he's got a feel for what the Indians were really like.
So he might be scripted himself, or
Might be.
cool.
He could very well be. I don't know. I never looked his history up.
Right.
But when I found out about the book, I went and got it. And as I say, I got mine through Amazon. Amazon went and found me one.
Yeah.
Now, they must have gone to Canada for it. But, yeah, there is an American book called Lord of the Plains that has absolutely nothing to do.
It's Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with us.
Right.
You know, it's hard to explain, but when I was growing up, I got lonesome for Canada several times.
Really?
And that's where I belong, I thought.
Too cold.
Huh?
Too cold.
Yeah.
Too cold.
I didn't want to go back, but
He's got so much Indian in him. Again, he's an eagle. He soars with the
Didn't get
eagle.
through it.
His whole thing is he wanted to go back where he had that freedom.
Right.
You know, you don't get it in San Diego.
Right.
And that's what I think it's from.
So you ever plan on going back?
wow,
How come?
I might go back for a trip.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'll do that sometime, maybe, if I'm up to it.
Well, you got to get yourself up to it.
I'll try.
Okay.
But, yes, and when I took Mary and Blackie back there, I showed them a lot of things that they didn't believe, you know.
Right.
I even found my grandmother's old house.
Wow.
You took us to a lot of that. When you took us to Canada, that one, you know, when I was 8, you took us to a lot of that. No, you took me to a lot of it. He took me out to the reservation. Who was that? Was that a cousin who lived on the reservation?
I don't remember her name.
It's where I got stung by the wasp.
Yeah.
And they told me I was a Canadian. He lived in a cabin,
Mm-hmm.
okay, square, maybe 4 tables put together,
Right.
small, chinks in the walls. But that's where he lived. He had a pot-belly stove in the middle, and he had a bed. That was it.
Wow.
He fought. He shot all his own game. He grew what vegetables he could in the summer, and did whatever he had to do with them. And you talk about living below the poverty level. I couldn't believe what I saw, and he was happy, and he was old, and he had a strawberry patch, a wild strawberry patch out front.
Wow.
He told me to go pick them. Okay, I did, but I probably ate more than I picked. I also got stung by a wasp, and I've been allergic to strawberries ever since.
Oh no.
You know
Why?
how Mary is straight laced.
Right.
And on that trip, when I took him there, I took him to see our Uncle Eddie. And I said, come on, Eddie, we're taking you to dinner tonight. He says, Mary, I'm sorry, I can't go to dinner. I said, oh, don't be silly, you can go to dinner. He said, no, I can't go. I said, well, what's the matter? Mary got so mad at him
For answering.
He says, well, you know, he's 88 years old. And he says, there's a couple of women down here whose husbands can't do it anymore. So I take care of them.
Does that tell you more about the family?